Over the next 168 hours, I'll be putting myself through the rigorous lifestyle of an Army soldier. Everything from waking up at 0500 to their workout routine and even how they eat. Will I be able to complete this challenge and come out a different person, or will I fail and crack under the pressure? Let's find out together over the next 168 hours. I have set up 3 Army tests for myself to complete over the next 168 hours. These will include the Army Combat Fitness Test, a ruck march with 35 pounds of dry weight, and the Ranger Physical Fitness Test. I will be attempting all of these without any preparation or training. And now you might ask, what if I can't complete this challenge? If for any reason I cannot complete all 168 hours, I will have to, well, just see for yourself.
Hey, Dad. What's up? Can you help me with something?
Sure.
I need help thinking of a consequence for if I don't complete the challenge.
Your military challenge?
Yeah.
Have you thought of anything?
No, I haven't thought of stuff yet.
I know. We could shave your head. You think about that. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Do I really want to do this? What if I don't complete this challenge? Am I actually going to shave my head? It would be pretty good content though, and it would fit perfectly for this challenge. I don't know.
Well, what'd you think?
I think we got a deal.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck. Game on.
Well, there you have it. If I can't complete this challenge, my dad gets to shave my head. But anyways, I'll see you at the track. I really hope I can make it. So I just finished my 3 miles today. My knees are on fire right now, but like low-key I feel okay, surprisingly. I know I'm gonna feel sore either later or into tomorrow or some.
I was right.
But I did surprisingly well for not ever running 3 miles once before one go. This just goes to show that without any practice you can still do it, you just gotta put your mind to it.
So day 1 of the MRE, I had a vegetable lasagna.
To eat an MRE properly, sit upright on the floor, no leaning or slouching, and finish everything in your bag within 15 minutes, down to the salt. You are not allowed to mix and match meals, and you must eat everything you grab. Heating up the food is not an option, so you will be eating cold MREs. Any uneaten food after 15 minutes should be thrown away immediately. And remember, don't use throwing away food as an excuse to avoid eating anything you don't want. In order to join the Army, every soldier must complete the Army Combat Fitness Test with a 60% or higher, and I am no different. So, this is my attempt at the ACFT. Let's begin. Time for the score. Let's see if I pass the ACFT or I have to shave my head already on day 1. 3 rep maximum deadlift, 90 points. Standing power throw, 85 points. Hand release push-ups, 72 points. Plank, 100 points. And 2-mile run, 61 points. For a total points of 408 out of 500, which leads to 81.6%. So there you have it. I passed the ACFT, and that's another day I get to eat my hair. Since I passed the ACFT, I'm gonna go reward myself with a nice home-cooked MRE. Start the timer. So by far the hardest part about this whole challenge was the food. I had 3 cold meals every day for 7 days straight. Not to mention, I only had 4 different selections of MREs, when normally in the military they have at least 12. And finally, I only had 15 minutes to eat my food, so I couldn't take my time and enjoy the meals. And to make it worse, you can see me taking sips of water after every bite to wash the food down.
So about 24 hours ago, I was actually excited to start this challenge, but the moment I woke up at 5 o'clock for the first time, I didn't want to do it anymore. Like 45 minutes in, I already had moments of doubt and wanting to quit. And it was just like, am I really going to stick with this for 7 days? Am I going to be able to do this for 7 days? And what if I don't? If I don't do it, am I actually going to shave my head? But anyways, it was a long day one, and I'm tired, so I'm going to go to bed. Good night, guys.
Who even gets up at this time? Certainly not me. So I finished the first 24 hours, and low-key I feel pretty good. Now I had a little bit of tough time waking up this morning, but other than that, this is gonna be a cakewalk. As I returned home from my walk, a wave of emotions hit me like a train. The weight of it all tore me down, making me want to quit, and to delete the video and just act like it never happened. In those moments of self-doubt and wanting to quit, I knew I had to do something before it was too late. So I sat down and took 15 minutes to meditate and try and clear my mind, just so I would be able to move on to the next task. So during my meditation, it made me think that if I'm not going to be strong enough to conquer my emotions, what makes me think I'm going to be able to conquer this 168-hour challenge? So I know I have to just get the next thing started. So let's go do that. Just a little simple quote today. Remember, you got this, and it will work out in the end if you just don't give up. Keep going. You got this. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it is downpouring outside, and I have to go do my meal in about 30 minutes, so my meal is definitely going to be in the pouring. So, after eating the MRE in the freezing cold rain, I'd gotten out of my clothes and wrapped myself in a towel, trying to warm up a little bit. That was a very dreadful meal. Meal sucked, terrible. All my food was wet, soggy, and soaked, and sitting in the freezing cold rain did not help any either. That's just some things that you gotta think about when doing stuff like this. But I'm gonna warm up and dry off a little bit, and then I'm gonna get to work, and I'll see you then. So I've been doing this challenge for about 32 hours, and let me tell you what, I'm exhausted. I just want to go to bed so bad, but I can't go to bed because if I go to bed, I fail this challenge. So let's just go to my meal, and let's hope my meal gives me some energy. Now I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me eat 21 meals, so I'm going to give you a 15-second montage of the next 15 meals. Enjoy. Today was a very tough day for me. We faced a lot of mental challenges, but we also overcame all those mental challenges. I'm just glad that the day is over, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to bed. "48 hours. I have finished 48 hours of this challenge. And let me tell you what, I was so close to not waking up on time today. I just didn't want to. There was a thought in the back of my mind. It was like, what if I just didn't wake up at 5 o'clock today? But here I am outside 5 o'clock. We're gonna go for a little walk and then we're gonna get our work session in. I'll get back to you with that in a little bit. So as I work, I want to talk to you about the dilemma I have. My leg is still killing me for Monday, and I have to do interval sprints today in about an hour and a half, but I was thinking about doing them later when I do my second PT instead. That way I have time for my leg to heal, but it's supposed to be 90 degrees later, so I don't know which one to do, but I'll let you know here in a little bit. So I decided to do my sprints in the morning just to get them out of the way, so see you at the track. So right now we're on our way to record the intro, so I'll see you when we get there. Alright, start it. Over the next 168 hours, I'll be spending the... Alright, stop. Alright. And I'm gonna get into my outfit now. I'll be living the rigorous lifestyle of an Army soldier. Everything from waking up at 0500 to their workout routine and even how they eat. Will I be able to complete this challenge and come out a different person, or will I fail and crack under the pressure? Let's find out together over the next 168 hours. Okay. Honestly, I think that's good. Back.
But please cut that out.
I'm not cutting
Yes,
that out.
you are.
So if you're curious about what he's talking about, he got attacked by a bug. Here's that clip. I'm keeping that in the video. One like equals one prayer for my filmer. So tomorrow is my rock, and I'm going to need a lot of energy for that. The last couple of nights have been rough on sleep, so I'm really hoping I get good night's sleep tonight. So it's currently 3 a.m., and I am having a tough time staying asleep. I've been on and off all night, and in about 2 hours, I have to get up and be ready to do my rock. So I'm going to try and go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. So today's my ruck march, and I was hoping to get some good sleep last night, but I actually think I got the worst sleep of the entire challenge. But anyways, let's go to our ruck. So I have my ruck on, my water's in my bag. I'm going to start my 6 miles now. Started my timer. Let's begin. So I'm about half a mile in now, and some guy passed me saying that up here there's a bee's nest that somebody knocked down, and there are bees swarming everywhere. He said as long as I stick far to the left and run, I'll be all right. But with 45 pounds extra on my back, running isn't going to be easy. But we'll figure it out when we get there. So in order for me to pass this on time, I have to get 15-minute miles. And right now I'm at 2 miles within 26 minutes. So I'm at about 13 minutes per mile, which is good. But let's see if I can keep that going. So I'm about 2 miles in, and I slowed down a little bit. But I'm not sure if you can see this, but I found the bee's nest.
So let's travel by this and hope for the best. But yeah, there's the bee's nest. I'm gonna put my phone down and try and crack out this last mile before I turn around so I can get back on track, since I'm about a minute and a half off speed. So I'll see you when I turn around. So I just finished 3 miles out right here, and I'm turning around now and finishing the last half of the 3 miles. I'm about 3 minutes over pace, which is really unfortunate. I started to cramp a little bit, so I had to slow down, but I'm gonna get some water in me and try and pick it back up in the second half and see if we can pick up and finish up where we left off. So I'm almost about 3.5 miles in, and I started to pick up the pace by jogging a little bit, and my knee's now starting to feel the pain as it was yesterday. So it's gonna be real fun to try and finish this on time with being out of breath and 45 pounds, and also my knee now starting to hurt. But I'm gonna put my phone down, get some water, and try and pick up the pace again.
So coming up on 4 miles, I slowed down a lot. Like, everything was just going bad. My shoulder straps for my backpack started digging into my shoulders. The bugs were making it annoying. I was starting to feel a little dehydrated. I was starting to cramp. My knee was hurting so bad. It was just like everything was going wrong at this point.
I just hit 1 hour and 15 minutes on the time that I've been doing this. So I should be hitting about 5 miles right now if I was on time. But I think I'm at about 4 1/4, maybe 4 1/2. I'm not exactly sure. Needless to say, I'm way off pace, but we're still moving, we're still continuing, and that's all that matters. So I just passed a sign that just says 1 on it. I'm not exactly sure if that's 1 mile left or what the 1 stands for. Probably 1 mile left, but if that's the case, I'm about 15 minutes behind pace because I am at 1 hour and 29 minutes. So we're a little bit off pace. I can guarantee that I'm probably not gonna make it, but if that is the last mile, I'm gonna push myself this last little bit. So I'm gonna put my phone down and I'll see you at the end. So I'm almost done. I can see the front from here. It's about 200 yards away. So 200 yards left, and I'm at 1 hour and 41 minutes. Let's finish this up. One last strong go, and I'll see you at the end. So I'm almost there. I'm about 20 feet away from where I originally started. And that right there is the... So I had finished up with 1 hour and 46 minutes. That was my final time. So I'm gonna take my backpack off here when I get to my car and relax a little bit. I'm taking off my shoes right now. My feet are for sure blistered. So let me tell you what, I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes now after finishing my rock. And if you guys can manage to get this video to 100 likes, I will absolutely do the 12-mile rock. It'll be a hassle, it'll be a pain. I'm gonna have to find a better backpack for that by then. But if you guys really want to see me do a 12-mile rock, like this video, get it to 100 likes, and when this video gets 100 likes, I will start planning part 2 of this military challenge.
So it's currently almost 9 o'clock, and I'm about to go to bed. But you have no clue how excited I am to truthfully go to bed today. Like, I worked so hard today, and I'm extremely tired. I'm so excited to go to bed. It's like the littlest things mean a lot. And after this, I'm going to be so excited to like sleep in. I'm going to be so excited to have a really good meal for once. And it's just going to be amazing just seeing some of the stuff because of what I've been through the last week.
I'm so close to quitting. I've been through so much, and I just want to be done already. I don't think there's a way I can physically do 2 more days. Today's probably the last hardest day that I got, but I don't know if I can mentally do another 2 days. The meals are sucking really bad right now. I just want a nice meal for once.
And I just want to sleep in a little bit. Like, I'm just so close to wanting to quit. I don't even know what to do. I don't want to fail this challenge, so I guess I'll see you at the gym.
So it actually took me a little bit to get into the gym today, but when I got into the gym, there was one quote that made everything a little bit easier. And that quote is, "You versus you, do your best, you got this." I don't know why that worked out so well, but somebody wrote that on our gym chalkboard, and it just made today just a little bit easier. It helped me get through the workout a little bit and made me leaving feeling positive.
So I just finished up the leg day, and feeling good after a leg day is something that does not happen often. For anybody who lifts, leg days are the most treacherous days ever. That's why it took me a little bit to get into the gym. But I genuinely feel really good and positive from struggling to get into the gym and then actually getting into the gym and having a good leg day. I feel really good for that. So today was not very eventful, and tomorrow's my rest day, so tomorrow's going to be even less eventful. But I'm tired and drained, so I'm going to waste no time going to bed. Good night, guys. So it's day 6, which means it's my rest day today. So there's not going to be much recording today, but just because there's not going to be much footage doesn't mean the challenge stops. Matter of fact, today is probably going to be the hardest mental day I've had, so let's cut to why that is. So my sister and her husband came down for the weekend, and we all went out to eat. But for me, the challenge did not stop there. Just because it's my rest day and I'm hanging out with family, I still had to eat my MRE in Denny's while smelling what they got to eat. That was by far the hardest thing ever, but I still finished my meal and I finished it on time. Today really put me to the test, but I am glad that it's over. But I will see you tomorrow for the last 24 hours. We officially have 24 hours. The last 24 hours. You have no clue how excited I am to finish up my last 3 MREs and to finish up my last time waking up at 5 o'clock. But let's get the day started, and I'll see you at the end.
So I first started out my day with some low intensity cycling and a foam roller just to loosen up any tense muscles that I've had from the previous days. Then I ate my last 3 meals. And finally, I attempted one of the most prestigious Army accomplishments of them all, the Ranger Fitness Test. Okay, I may have failed, but the Ranger Physical Fitness Test is for bragging rights, so that does not mean I failed the challenge. And we are finished with the last event. Well, hold up, don't celebrate yet. We are not finished until 0500 tomorrow morning. So, let's go to bed, and let's see if I can wake up tomorrow. So the challenge is officially over in 5, 4, I was a little bit off, but I'm going back to bed.